Welcome to class. Today's yoga will begin with gentle bringing ourselves into the present moment, nudge. Coming up with an intention for the class and repeat it in your head in present time 3 times. As an example, I am open to miracles. I am open to miracles. I am open to miracles. Place both of your hands on your belly. Take all the air out of your lungs. And inhale as you feel the belly filling up with air like a pitcher with water from the bottom up. And exhale the same way. Notice how this feels from the inside. And remove the hands. Keep that feeling of the air inside to the belly. Exhale, belly towards the spine. Inhale, hands above your head. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale once again. Into the belly. Exhale, forward fold. Imagine the breath going all the way towards your heels. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, empty all the air out, belly towards the spine. Hanging there with the arms. Relax the top of the spine. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms and the hands and the head and the neck. Moving left and right, hanging. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold once again. Walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, downward facing dog. Tailbone is high and heels are pedaling one at a time. Right heel down, inhale and exhale. Left heel down, inhale and exhale. Right heel down. Left heel down. Right heel down. Pushing the mat away with the hands. Left heel down. And find yourself into a tabletop. Hands and knees underneath us, untuck the toes. Spread fingertips wide. Inhale the head and the tailbone towards the sky. And exhale, push the mat away with the hands as you are carving the spine. And keep the flow at your own pace between cat and cow. Let somebody in. Keep the flow. Match breath with movement. Full inhale all the way up with the face and with the tailbone. Full exhale out. Carving the spine. Begin making the circles around the knees. the circles. Reverse the circles. Making sure you're spreading the fingertips wide between each other to protect the wrists. Place the left arm in the middle. Inhale the right one up towards the sky. Exhaling, threading the needle, right shoulder down. Use the left hand for leverage to twist more towards the left. Even look at the ceiling or the sky. Forcing the breath a little bit here to get all the way down to the belly. Inhale, right arm goes back up. And back down. Right arm goes in the middle. Left one inhales towards the left and up. Exhale, thread the needle, left shoulder down. And push the mat away with the right arm. Twist more towards the right and maybe look towards the sky. Breathe. Full breath. And twist the breath, face restricted, so we might need to force it in a little bit or more. Inhale yourself back to regular tabletop. Tug the toes and lift up, downward facing dog. Pushing the mat away with the hands. Both of the heels are moving lower and lower, extending real good the backs of the legs. Inhale, look forward, and knees are lowering but hovering. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Once again, knees are lowering as you're looking forward. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale yourself back up into dog. Push the mat away really good with the hands. Ideally, stare at your navel, belly in towards the spine and still reached by the breath. Look forward, place the left foot forward towards the hands. Keep the right heel up. Leading with the face and with the hands, lifting up into lunge. Here, make sure the left knee does not surpass the left ankle. Exhale, lowering. Right knee down. Inhale, lifting it up. Lowering just to hovering. Lower it again. Lifting up. And lower it one more time, all the way down this time. Untuck the back toes. Move forward with the hands until you reach the ground. Take a few deep breaths here. Relax the left leg, the right leg. Maybe even lower yourself some more, maybe into the elbows. If you are lowering into the elbows, move into the palms, lifting up. And begin straightening the front leg, trying to keep the spine straighter here, and move the left toes towards you as in flexing them, and then lean towards the toes with your face, sending the breath into the entire length of the left leg. Walk the hands forward as you bend in the left knee, and tuck the back toes. Lift up downward facing dog. Inhale yourself into plank, shoulders away from the ears, elbows in towards you as you lower in chaturanga. Ride the breath down. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look at your navel. Once again, inhale into plank. Ride the breath down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Back into downward facing dog. Place the right foot forward. Keep the left heel off of the mat. Inhale yourself up into lunge on this side. Notice if the right knee is above the right ankle. You don't want it to be before it. Always behind or on top to protect the knee. Exhale, lowering the left knee to hover. Inhale back up. Once again, lowering. Inhale back up. And one more time. Lowering. And placing the knee on the mat and tuck the back toes. Lowering the arms. Relax both of the legs. Using the breath. Remember your intention from the beginning of the class. Now is a great time to come back to it. If you don't remember it, just come up with a new one. Repeat it in your head in present time. Maybe begin lowering here into the elbows, or maybe not. Keep breathing. If the breath becomes restricted at any time during the practice, back off from the pose or back up. That means you're holding too long in something that's uncomfortable, or maybe you're just too deep. The breath will always tell you where are you meeting your edge. Lifting up into the hands if you are on your elbows, and begin moving back as you are straightening the front leg. Move the toes towards you, flexing them, and the face towards the toes. Begin to send the breath into the back of the right leg in the entire length. Walk the hands forward when you're ready. And then move the right foot back, downward facing dog, lifting all the way up, gazes towards the belly. pushing the mat away with the hands. Inhale into plank, write the breath down, chaturanga, elbows next to you. Inhale to a dog or cobra, back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold from the hips always. Hands are moving forward, feet are moving back, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank, option back to dog, or exhale, write the breath down, chaturanga. Inhale into a dog, back to downward facing dog. Look forward, place the left foot forward towards the hands, plant the right heel down, elevate the right arm. Big distance, hand to hand. Spacing out the shoulder blades, extending the chest forward. Plant the left leg, left foot real good into the mat. Grabbing the mat with the toes, using the core. Inhale yourself into warrior two. Notice if your arms are on the same level. Turn towards the left fingers, looking beyond the middle finger of the left hand. And turn your feet to the other side. Right leg is bent. The left heel moves back. Notice if your arms are on the same level. Body is flat as you are in between two pieces of glass. Move beyond the right fingers. Where is the breath? Inhale, straighten the legs and move the toes forward. Exhale, forward fold. Place the hands on the mat and begin walking the hands back with the fingertips pointed back. As you can't walk anymore back with the fingers, begin pushing the ground away, spacing out the shoulder blades. Where is the breath? Maybe here breathe into the backs of the lungs more. Move the fingertips pointed forward and into flat back. So the hands are right underneath you. Place the thumbs forward and the rest of the fingers pointed back. Use the body weight to stretch in between the thumb and the rest of the fingers, the two thumbs. You can begin experimenting with the body weight, put more or put less. Then move the pointer finger forward and the rest of the fingers back. Then move the middle fingers forward and the rest of the fingers back. Be careful how much of the weight you can place on the fingers. Don't break your fingers now. Moving the ring fingers, both hands forward. The rest of the fingers are back. Stretching between the fingers. Moving the pinkies forward and the rest of the fingers are pointed back towards you. Again, gauge the weight here, how much of the weight of your body you can use. And then move all the fingers forward. Begin walking the hands towards the left. Face is going towards the left foot. Anchoring through the right heel. Walk towards the middle. Take one breath here. And then walk towards the right foot. Face is going into the direction of the right foot. Anchoring through the left heel. And walk back towards the middle. Move the toes outwards and the heels towards you. And then sit in kind of like a chair. The knees are bent, lifting up all the way up with the arms above the head. Arms are going far away from the heart center with the palms up. Left elbow goes towards the left thigh, right arm overhead. Look underneath the right arm. Keep breathing, full breath all the way to the belly. Lifting up both arms, 90 degrees. Parallel to the floor. Palms are up towards the sky. Right elbow goes towards the right side, left arm up overhead. Look underneath the left arm. Engaging the core, lifting back up to that previous pose with palms towards the sky, arms parallel to the earth. Tuck the toes up, move the toes towards each other. Straighten the legs and forward fold. Walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, find downward facing dog, pushing the mat away with the hands. Inhale, shifting the weight forward into plank, elbows in as you're lowering chaturanga. Ride the breath down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, inhale into plank. Body is flat as a board. Ride the breath down on exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, place the left foot forward towards the hands, plant the right heel. Inhaling warrior one. Exhale all the way down with the arms. Move left foot back and up and to the right. Look towards the right foot underneath your, look towards your left foot underneath your right arm. And back, downward facing dog. All legs down. Inhale into plank, write the breath down. Exhale. Inhale up, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, move the right foot forward towards the hands. Left heel down, inhale into warrior one. Couple of breaths here. Hands down, downward facing dog. Elevate the right foot behind you towards the left. Look underneath your left arm at the right foot. Back to downward facing dog. Go on your knees and tuck the back toes. Sit on the feet, moving the hands forward. Straighter arms. Child's pose. Forehead on the mat in between your arms. Walk the hands towards you a little bit, where the elbows are slightly behind your shoulders and the forearms are making like 90 degrees between them. Interlace fingers and place your hands on the mat. And you're gonna put the back of your head into the palms. And then you're gonna begin lifting yourself up. Walk the feet towards you. And then maybe detach your feet one at a time, maybe just one. When you have enough of that, find yourself into child's pose. When you're ready, find yourself into hugging the knees in front of you, sitting on your sitting bones. and lift up the feet off of the mat. Straighten the spine. Moving the arms away from you. Begin straightening the legs as you lean back. And breathe all the way to the belly. Even though you're using lots of core here, the breath is restricted. Still try to move the breath down. Hug the knees. Relax the feet on the mat. Use the peace fingers and grab the hold of the big toes. Lean back again. Lift up the feet off of the mat. Begin straightening the legs. Probably they won't go all the way to straight, maybe they will. It doesn't matter. Using core, still sending the breath to the bottom of the belly. Trying to keep the spine straight as possible. Then begin making a distance between the two legs. Moving them to the two sides. See, I kind of have to find that sweet spot where you're not rolling, falling backwards. Strong core here. And when you're ready, let go of the feet, slowly moving them down towards the ground and leaning forward. During this one, it's helpful to keep the spine straight. If you place two hands behind you for support, straighter spine, moving the face forward. And carry yourself back up, moving the right foot towards the left and the left foot towards the right, on top of the left leg on top of the right leg. Knees are kind of stacking, making sure you're not sitting on any of the feet, but both of your sitting bones are on the mat. Breathe. And we begin walking the hands forward, or maybe that is super enough. See where you're at today, meet yourself at your edge. Maybe pushing a little bit more than the edge, but always notice your breath, where it's at. Is it full? Can you breathe fully in a pose? And if you're leaning forward, go back with the arms, uncross the feet, the legs, and then lean forward. And then this time, begin walking the hands forward and lowering yourself. Flex the toes. Walk the hands towards you, and this time we're going to place the left foot towards the right, right foot towards the left, right leg on top of the left, and kind of stack the knees above each other. Move the feet away from you. You want to make sure you're not sitting, for example, on the left foot in this. Next one. So right leg is on top. Hands behind you for support, for straighter spine, so you can concentrate on actually relaxing the legs more, the hips in this case, maybe the legs too. It depends on different people feel it differently. So whatever you feel is the right place for you. Leaning forward, maybe notice where the breath is at. Breathe. And inhale yourself back up into releasing the legs from being crossed, moving heels together in front of you, about the foot with a distance from you. And maybe place the hands on the feet, maybe use the elbows to help lowering your knees towards the ground. Keep the spine straighter as you're leaning forward. Breathe and relax. Begin moving down, also curving from the lower back, then the middle of the spine, then the top of the spine, then the neck, and finally moving the face towards the heels. Inhaling yourself back up slowly and find your way to laying down on your backs. Hug the knees towards the chest, moving left and right. Relax the shoulders. And remember your intention from the beginning of the class and repeat it 3 times in your head in present time. In here, place your hands down next to the sitting bones with the palms up for leverage and moving the legs into straighter up towards the sky and overhead towards cloud pose. Use the leverage of the hands to lift your hips up towards the sky and also try to have most of your weight into the shoulders and not on the neck. Also, do not move the head left or right. Just keep it straight. Keep everything straight. If you can move the shoulders towards each other so you can have more of the weight on the shoulders. Hug the knees towards the chest. Very slowly exiting a pose. Try not to slam yourself in or out. But instead of thinking as Entering a pose as in sneaking in a pose, sneaking in, and then sneaking out when you get out. No slamming in or slamming out. We're gonna do one more plow. Plant the hands next to you, lift up the hips, feet overhead. Most of the weight, remember, is on the shoulders. Maybe adjust the shoulders towards each other. Notice how this plow is a little bit more expressed or deeper. Maybe bend the knees and move the knees in between on the two sides of your head towards the ears. Maybe even move the hands towards the ears as well. Full breath. You can choose to stay in plow or place your hands in the middle of the spine and begin elevating. Feet into a shoulder stand. Straighten legs. Pushing elbows into the mat if you are in shoulder stand. Maybe bicycling. If you are in shoulder stand, move back into plow so you can exit one vertebra at a time, lowering, eventually lowering the hips. Hug the knees towards the chest. And in here, moving left and right, massaging the spine. Move the knees a little bit away from you to incorporate lower back. Move the knees more towards you, hugging them tight to incorporate the top, middle of the spine. And the very top, you will have to get hold of the big toes. And then moving the knees on the two sides of you into a happy baby, tuck the chin, incorporating the neck into the soft massage of the spine. And hug the knees, drop them towards the left, keep them down with the left arm as you're elongating the right one behind you, looking towards the right hand. Full breath here still, even though the breath is a little bit restricted since you're in twist. Inhale yourself into hugging the knees. One breath here, and then move the knees towards the right. Pull them down with the right arm, elongating left one behind you, looking at left fingertips. Full breath. And when you're ready, hug the knees again, moving left and right. And begin relaxing the legs into straighter, maybe feet apart position. Palms are up next to you. Arms are next to you, palms are up. Tucking the chin slightly and begin noticing how heavy your body feels as you're relaxing it. One area at a time, starting from the feet, relax the feet. Let them gently open to the sides. Relax the legs, the full length of the legs. Inhale and exhale. Relax the hips, the belly, core, and chest. Relax the shoulders and the arms and hands. Relax the throat and the face. Relax the scalp. Scan through the body, starting from the head. Notice any areas that are not as relaxed as they could be. And just send the breath to those areas and tell them to simply relax. And they will. Full breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, feeling safe and comfortable in your body. And on the exhale, feel the connection with everything else around you and everyone else in your life. So inhale, feeling safe and comfortable inside of your frame. Exhale, feeling the connection with everything else around you. Inhale, separation. Exhale, connection. Inhale all the way to the feet and the fingers. When you exhale, imagine expanding, feeling connected with everything around you and everyone in your life. People that you've met, people that you know, and people that you will meet. Inhale, feeling the separation. Exhaling, feeling the connection. Now, incorporate your intention from the beginning of the class as a mantra. One full inhale as you repeat your intention. Maybe in your head, maybe out loud. One full exhale as you repeat your intention. In your head or out loud. And still think about the inhale as in safe in your frame and repeating the intention. Exhale as connecting with everything else and everyone else and repeating your intention. For example, inhale to my heels and fingers. I'm open to miracles. Exhale, connecting to everything and everyone around and not so around. I'm open to miracles. Keeping the breath flowing, keeping your mantra with the breath. Full inhale, full exhale. Even visualizing the breath. Maybe the breath that is getting inside of you, all the way to the toes and fingers. And the breath that's coming out and it's reaching everyone and everything in your life. Remember your intention on each inhale and exhale, repeating it as a mantra. can begin moving the toes and the fingers and maybe stretch the head, hands overhead. And you way to one side, left or right, to fetal position. It's a symbol of rebirth. Use your top arm to lift yourself up in a comfortable sitting position with a strong straight spine. I want to thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a beautiful day and keep your intention and your mantra with you. Namaste. Bye.